Right now, we're continuing our countdown to this weekend's Great North Run and meeting some of those taking part, all for very different reasons. Well, tonight, it's Tony's turn. He's running in aid of the homeless charity Emmaus.
Yes, Tony was sofa surfing and living on the streets before he moved into Emmaus accommodation back in 2016. And he says the charity offered him not only a roof over his head, but stability and friendship. Katie Wilson's been speaking to.
60,000 people are taking on the Great North Run this Sunday, and everyone has a story. Tony is running in aid of Emmaus, a homelessness charity which has supported him since 2016.
Mental health issues, depression, marital breakup. Found myself living on doing sofa surfing to start with, then living on the streets. Homelessness, you've got a stereotype. People have got their own image. Every person who's homeless is an alcoholic, drug addict, but we're not. There's that many people who are homeless now, and each person has got their own story as to how they arrived there. It really could happen to anyone.
Tony now works here running Lucy's Loft, Emmaus' second-hand charity shop in Low Fell. Lucy's Loft isn't just somewhere to shop for sustainable fashion, it's also a place where connections are made and lives are transformed.
The ethos of Emmaus is that they provide us with accommodation. We get 3 meals a day, there's no bills to pay, we get an allowance. But in order to do that, this is why we work in the shops or on the vans or whatever. It means that we're not just getting handouts, we're working for what we get. They've given me a home, stability, friendship.
Throughout everything, running has been an outlet for Tony. He says it gives him time to think about life.
It gives me time to clear my head. One of my favourite runs from Sort of Lighthouse down to Whitburn and back. There's some evenings you just barely see a soul.
So how does it feel to be taken on the Great North Run?
I feel proud of doing it. I mean, I'm 64, so there are, people say you're too old to run this sort of thing, but I want to do it as long as I can. It makes me feel as if, I don't know, my life's come sort of like it turned a full circle. I mean, I've done the London Marathon when I was still married and had a normal life. So the way I look at it, I've been down at the bottom, and now, once I've done the Great North Run, I think I've done it, I've come back.
And I wanna go home.
Katie Wilson, BBC Look North, Gateshead.
So many stories from that run, aren't there?
All really impressive people.
I know, we're nearly inspired to do it.
Not sure.